What's going on, everybody? Welcome to your daily horoscope. This is Brian here with Fixed Air Moon, keeping the collective fixed on astrology. Thank you for joining me. If it's your first time to the channel and you enjoy it, please do hit the subscribe button, hit the thumbs up. Greatly appreciated, and it helps the channel out. Well, it is July 28th of 2020, coming off a pretty heavy Monday, energetically speaking, with just a lot of exact energy, a lot of exact squares, a lot of oppositions, the first quarter square of the moon, a lot of fixed energy, with the sun in Leo, making the square to the moon in Scorpio, and of course, in opposition to Uranus in Taurus. So, yesterday was heavy, heavy stuff. Today is definitely good energy, I would say, compared to yesterday. Not that yesterday was bad. I think there was like a really beautiful thing about yesterday to where you could definitely like put yourself and manifest yourself into the mindset and everything that you want. So I don't mean like bad yesterday, but it was a heavy day where you definitely had to make a choice, and there was just like this polarity between light and dark, and we kind of had to go through both worlds. Today, there's definitely a nice grand trine happening. Mercury's in the mix, coming off of Mars. Venus is coming off of Neptune. So I think there's this big release today, and we'll jump into the chart and take a look at that. All right, July 28th, 2020. Well, this is that grand trine I was talking about. And this plays out, and it's really a good one. There's also a kite here. Today's just a good day, coming off. So, first of all, we've had Mercury square Mars for a week, and like these are two planets that usually move fast. Like Mercury's usually in and out like quick, like the moon, but because of shadow and moving slow, it just held on there, and then it hit it retrograde, came back. So where we've been dealing with this, it finally has come off. It's a big release of energy to where we're not trying to necessarily project emotions so much and like figure emotions out. Like we did it, like we took the step. Yesterday was kind of the portal to where we are today to find that comfort. So now we get this nice grand trine, and it is part of the kite with Jupiter here in opposition, making the sextiles. This is a beautiful day. There's a gift here that we need to expand our emotions, our deep, like the deepness within inside of us, and we need to express it and get it out and make sure it's on our mind. Where are we going? Where is the structure of our foundation of our life? Yesterday pushed us to make the move, and now it's like we got to jump in and just own this. Like own own your life, own your truth, everything. Like now it's time to speak up for it. Like you took that Uranus to the next step yesterday, and Uranus is of course in exact opposition to White Moon Selena. We got to go to our divinity, and we got to break out and rebel against the physical world that's been holding us back for a long time. The just generations of programming, and it's not even anybody's fault. But what's powerful is that we are finally realizing that, and we're coming out of it right now. With Neptune here, with that sextile to Jupiter, this is definitely holding on and like giving us that beautiful spiritual light of just like trust in the universe, trust in spirit, and go to the highest place and stop letting things take you out of your divinity. Mercury's moving on to that. This is going to be a nice build-up for a couple days here. Like Mercury trining Neptune is definitely going to let you get that deep subconscious emotions out, and it could come in a variety of different ways, and you just got to embrace it and take all the intuitive hits you get. Like this is a beautiful water trine, a water grand trine. This is intuition, deepness, connection to the universe. This is all of that. Like, and we just came into the blue lunar storm year. I mean, this is like where our intuition takes us to the next step, and this is where we jump into our truth. And Jupiter is definitely trying to get us to find that belief in the universe and to trust in something bigger than whatever it is that's holding you back. If something's holding you back right now, you need to ditch it. Like this is the time. This is when we jump into our truth. North Node Gemini. Jump into our truth. Look for facts. Don't just let things take you out of that. Venus here definitely made that hard square for a long time over to Neptune. That's off now. It's definitely a good vibe. That was hard on relationships, hard on beauty, hard on things you love, the physical world, where your values are. Um, and we had to question it, all of us. Like, there were little things that happened yesterday that could have happened to anybody, where we had to come back to our truth and step into our divinity and our sovereignty and know that, like, we are the ruler of our own life and we choose to do whatever it is we do. And we got to stop doing things that don't bring us happiness. Like, it doesn't mean you have to live some crazy, huge, amazing, whatever life that you've been programmed to think is like the beautiful world you need to live. It's just about finding yourself and being comfortable in whatever reality you're in and making it as beautiful as it is, as beautiful as it can be, because it is beautiful. It is. You know, there's a beauty to everything. And it's a matter of stepping back and owning that and knowing that the universe has your back and is going to take you there. Yeah, Mars is coming up on squares to Jupiter. I mean, and Mars is slowing down right now. Mars is moving at about like 30 minutes a day. 27, I think, if I'm right. And it's just going to start hitting all this stuff really slow, all the Capricorn energy. And it's going to retrograde and hit it again. So, like, we are definitely coming into a time of how are we going to assert ourselves in this new reality, this new structure, this new time, if you will, with like the Mayan New Year happening. It's like this is really a new time, a new age, and we are restructuring everything, and we have to figure out where we're going to put our energy. And this is a big question. Like, where are we going to put our energy, and are we going to let things outside of us, take us out of that? And this is where everything's trying to take us with this big, like, kite grand trine. It really is some beautiful energy. The moon is going to be hitting all of this Pluto, Saturn today as the moon transits into Sag late tonight. So definitely, we do get that like split energy where the moon's going to move into Sag, and we're going to really have to expand our emotions and explore ourselves as we move into these new days and these new times. And where are we going to go within ourselves to make ourselves strong enough to really push through to the next side and own our divinity, own our light. I keep getting the eraser up with this pen. I'm not sure how to shake it back. If anybody knows how to work this pen, drop a comment and I'll totally listen to you. Anyways, it's definitely a day to step into your power, step into your truth. I mean, isn't that always the day, right? But this day, I feel like, is just really forcing that. It's really pressing, like, that we jump into that and get the emotions out and start really getting it in our mind, locked in, that we've been putting the work in, and that, we got to trust those intuitive hits. This is a very intuitive day. Whatever comes to you is meant to be there, whether it comes in the form of synchronicities or animals or whatever. Like, anything that comes to you is coming for a reason right now, and you got to take those signs and jump into your destiny. As crazy as that may sound. Card of the day is the Hermit upright. Yeah, jump into your truth, jump into your destiny, but you got to do it from a guided place. Like, we don't want to project negativity. Like, we got to put it out there, put that light out there for people to see. I want to say that, like, we've been in the cave, we've been the old man in the cave for long enough. We got to put the light out there. We've been doing the work. Yesterday was a big shadow day, in my opinion, where with that Scorpio, that fixed energy, we had to fixate on our deeper emotions, deeper truths. Today is definitely about, like, coming out of the cave, shining the light for people to see, and really, like, listening to the intuitive nature within you, listening to your guides, spirit, all of that, and taking that to the next level and just owning it. So do take control and be a sovereign being of your life. If I could wish anything for anybody, it's just that you're living in happiness, in love, and in your truth. And no matter what the universe throws at you, because we're always going to be tested, no matter what the universe throws at you, you take it and run with it and own it and turn it into something beautiful. And that's what life's all about. All right, guys. I really enjoyed talking with you today. I hope you enjoyed the horoscope, and I will see you tomorrow. Have a beautiful Tuesday. Love you all very much. Goodbye.